You're now tuned into Mic Check Waifu Waifu. Polo and Tell, is that you?
Mic check, waifu. Montelli Main, is that you?
Military Low. Polo's happening, bro.
Military Low. What's up, bro? Welcome to year 2.
Oh, man. Yo. Did y'all just hear that? Bro.
That intro is clean. Okay, so first off, this is all accidental. I'm gonna just, before we get into the rigmarole of the show, I just want to say the intro was produced, coincidentally enough, by Little Waifu. So check out their music on YouTube. Shout out to let me credit her properly. I didn't see her Twitter, but as soon as if I can find her Twitter, I'm gonna post it in the show notes because she's awesome. But shout out to Dalferia, who, you know, did our voices. And also, of course, shout out to Lube Complex, the channel sponsor, for creating our new waifu. If y'all not watching the video version, make sure y'all watch the video version. Check out the clip art on your pod app right now. I'm pretty sure you saw something different. And that's our new waifu, Navi, right over there. She's wonderful. She's beautiful. She's fantastic. Love Navi. Special. I emailed Lube Complex. You know, I'm like, you know what? Let me surprise Tail with something real quick. And then, because I thought it was, you know, if Tail didn't like it, I was just gonna say, hey, let's just throw it on the shirt and call it a day. But I'm like, I emailed Lube Complex. I'm like, you know what? You guys did so well with giving us something that we could put on different backgrounds, like banners and stuff. So I'm like, let's keep it that way. But this time, I obviously want the skin tone to represent us. So I gave him Habana as a reference. Mm-hmm. for the skin color. Yep. And then I gave him the eyes of a character from Orosuki, which is one of my favorite romantic comedies of last year, and their eyes are incredible. And I said, let's throw in some red and black.
I feel that. Because so like, first of all, I wanted to say I couldn't expect anything better from a brother, bro. Yeah, that was low key like a gift. Even though like we both gonna be using it, that was a gift.
Of course,
shit was hype. The only thing I could wish for more is that exclusively when we do feature episodes, we should have both our waifus up.
That's not a bad idea. Maybe that might be a great idea. We'll see. I just love Navi. Love her. Anyway, this is Mic Check Waifu year 2. That new. Brought to you by Lube Complex. Make sure y'all go to lubecomplex.com and use that offer code waifu to save on your entire cart. And also, if you need any art done, you can just email them at art@lubecomplex.com because they will hook you up. They got some dope artists over there, multiple artists too. So whatever you want, they're great at references. I mean, as you can see, our artwork is pretty fun. Anyway, this is year 2 of Mic Check Waifu. I'm excited. The new intro is in. I accidentally leaked our album art early because it says it takes up to 2 days to update in iTunes, but I didn't think about Spotify being like a better podcasting app, which, let's be fair, it kind of is. And it was almost instant that the clip art was up. So by the time you're hearing this, the art will be up everywhere anyway, but it's up early, which is on Sunday when we're recording this. So if anybody listened to our episodes early, like Explicitly did, then you'll see the new album art. Speaking of that, this show's also brought to you by our Patreon producers. We have a new producer of the show. It's our brother from another. It's our boy Explicitly, which is a dope name, by the way. His name is Explicitly. Well, his name is, you know, his at name is at Explicitly on Twitter. That's Explicit LI. Follow him. He's dope. He's also a part of the stream team I'm on, Kyoto Esports. So make sure you check him out there. But it's also brought to you by D Prince, Monique Williams, and Connor. Thank y'all so much for producing the show. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. We got a lot to talk about today. Holy shit, we got a lot to talk about today.
A whole lot.
Oh, boy. Where do we start, Tel?
I mean, all right. I feel like we should start this kind of like how we start every episode.
Okay.
Before we get too deep in, let's just talk about what we're currently watching. Let's just start it there.
Okay. Oh, boy. Current watches, man. All right. Yesterday, 2 days ago? Was this
2 days ago?
2 days ago, we recorded The After Story, the Patreon exclusive podcast. I said I didn't watch any anime. I watched zero. But all of today and some of yesterday went crazy with the anime binging, bro. Mm-hmm. I finished season 3 of Food Wars.
Yes.
I started Gangsta, got to episode 10.
Damn.
So Gangsta's almost done for me.
Damn.
Of course, I watched Gleipnir and Tower of God, which I think we should save for the second half of the show.
Of course, I completely agree with that.
Because we're gonna go into full spoilers into those. Because, boy, and I couldn't be more happier with my life right now.
My dude. So, just to kind of like piggyback off of that, I started watching Gangsta as well.
Let's go.
I'm only on episode 3 though, and when I tell you, like, low key, that first episode, like, especially towards the end, get you hyped. That second episode was like, come on. It honestly is really good, bro. It's really fucking good. I wasn't expecting this. And, you know, I had heard a lot of stuff about Gangsta. A lot of stuff about Gangsta. People was talking about watch Gangsta this, all that stuff. I'm like, why am I going to watch a show called Gangsta? Low key, I feel like I shouldn't be watching a show called Gangsta.
That's what I thought too. Okay, but hear me out. Give me a second here, okay?
I'm going to hear you out because I already agree with you, whatever you're going to say.
So here's the
whatever
thing.
You're going to say.
Here's the thing. I put out a tweet a long time ago. It's about what is an anime that you feel is dope. It's on our Twitter, by the way, at Mike Check Waifu. What anime do you think is dope that just no one talks about? I put that tweet out just to see the different types of anime that people watch, you know, that they feel people aren't talking about. Because I feel like that's our specialty on the show, is to bring you shows that most people aren't talking about, to go past the shonens, to go past the big 3 or whatever you want to call it. Yeah. We want to go past and go further when it comes to the anime that we talk about. We want to diversify, you know, our community when it comes to anime watching. And one of our guys, shout out to at white-haired MC, spelled just how it is, at white-haired MC on Twitter. He said Gangsta is one that he gave me a list, but he said Gangsta was one, and he said that shit's fire. And I'm like, I heard a lot about Gangsta, but I didn't watch it. I went to YouTube, watched the trailer. That's when I responded with that, hey, Tel, we should definitely fucking do a review of this because this shit looks insane. And why haven't we watched this? And it's because of the name. The name Gangsta just feels like some
they're just begging for attention almost.
Yeah, like uncultured people that don't really know what gangsters are with the way it's spelled, you know what I'm saying? Like, it just don't. If it was gangster, you know what I'm saying, like the mob aspect that's actually in this show, then I probably would have watched it way sooner. But Gangsta just kind of felt,
they played us almost. Yeah,
like cultural appropriation or almost. I don't know. But watching this shit, bro.
No, I agree.
It's fucking insane. It's top level fucking quality anime as far as storytelling. It's smooth. Music is wonderful.
Yes.
Art style is great.
I just want to say, was it the second episode when he was fighting the dudes and like,
you talking about Nicholas?
I realized he was deaf.
Yep.
But when he was fighting the dudes and he kind of just standing there and he kind of like just chilling and the beat going, but then the beat go like muffled, but you still hear the bass and stuff. I'm just like, hold up.
To emphasize the fact that he can't hear. That was their way of, oh my God, bro, listen.
And then he come up behind him, his friend come up behind him and pull the trigger. Boom, 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 boom. And like, obviously we don't hear the gunshot because we from his point of view, but we can see it and we see he react like this real quick and stuff like that. But it was like, yo,
that's the way they taught you he was deaf, bro.
That shit was great.
That storytelling is throughout this entire show. Like I said, I'm on episode 10. There's 12 episodes. I am fucking floored by how well this show does the storytelling.
Let's go.
Incredible.
Fuck it. If you on episode 10, I'm done tomorrow. I'm finishing it tomorrow.
I don't even want to spoil it. I want you to continue to watch it just to see how these story pieces unfold, because I really wanted to give the synopsis of the show. But if I give the synopsis of the show, it's going to spoil it. It's going to spoil how great their storytelling is when it comes to its development of the world. Why the world the world is the way it is.
Yeah.
Where they are, where they're from.
How many tags are there?
Bro,
that's my bro. Bro, that's saying nothing.
You're gonna fucking love it, man. Because all of that, just oh my god, it's awkwardly fitting for the time that we're living in right now. Fuck, dude, I want to say it so bad, but I can't. There's no way I can say this, and I won't. You know what? I won't. I'm gonna just let y'all watch it, because don't look it up. Don't do it.
I'm not looking up something completely different.
Okay, good. I don't read the synopsis, y'all. Just go watch the show, bro. Let's just say it's perfect for the times that we are in now, because there is some of that in it. And by that, I don't mean like from the police.
Yeah.
It's from everybody. So okay. I'm gonna go ahead.
Rock with that.
I'm gonna go ahead and float that out there, but it's fantastic, man. I can't sing this show's praises enough, bro. I'm sorry to kind of derail that.
We're not mad with that, bro. I don't know. I can't speak necessarily for the podcast listeners, but I ain't mad at it. So I'm saying we ain't mad at it.
I feel like I was aggressive with that one. It's so good, bro.
It's got to be it. That's why I'm finishing it tomorrow. I don't care. I'm finishing it tomorrow.
I'm finishing it tonight.
I mean, you got 2 episodes.
I only got 2 or 3.
By the time this podcast over, you done.
I'm done.
So
fire.
I wanted to say, I said it before. I think I started watching the Baki Monogatari or the Monogatari series.
That's right. You said that after.
Basically, I was watching it with the Lost Homie, not with him, but he started binging it because he said he wanted to finish it.
Shout out to Black.
I started Baki Monogatari. I had already watched like a Monogatari movie, and I thought it was amazing. And there's some other parts of Monogatari I had watched, but I never watched it in like the order it was created, right? And I initially only watched it because the fight scene was just fucking dope. Like I couldn't imagine why this fight scene was so fucking good. And really, like this anime has some amazing like fight scenes. Like I swear to you, like the movie I watched, every scene that they threw hands in was stellar. Like it didn't have the high quality, like I guess graphical like elements that Ufotable would have. Right. But in terms of like how like off the fucking wall it was and how you would not expect things to happen, it was amazing. This one so far has been no fights. It's low key like a spiritual slice of life.
Wow.
So far, yeah.
They're doing it that different.
And this is like the initial first series, so I don't even know. But they give us information that we find out from the predecessor movie that I watched. So the movie I watched comes after this series, but confusing. He tells us how he is. Or he tells us what he is and that he changed from that, right? I think what it is like they're spreading it out, like they're giving you this information, and then they tell you like, hey, this is the actual backstory as to how he became that way, and the shit happened, and then it goes back to him living life as like, because I saw that movie where he became basically a vampire. Just fuck it.
Interesting.
He became a vampire in that movie, and then I saw the series after that, the like 12 episode series where he's living with the person who made him a vampire and all that kind of stuff.
Wow, that's dope. Okay, I'm watching it.
But it honestly, it is. It's just really fucking good. And this is one of those series that where like, if Polo, you appreciated Made in Abyss sound quality.
100%.
This is another one.
Whoa.
I'm not gonna say it's a 10. But every single episode I heard, like the music was not out of place for a second. Like they put music in places where like the music it like tunes in perfectly with you, like, and puts you in a sync to where like you don't even realize the music is playing. But if the music stopped, you instantly notice like, oh my god, wait, what's about to happen because the music
interesting.
It honestly, I'm hype. It's one of the series that I'm going to say is getting me hype for that sound design. Like it has some great, like, it's the emphasis on where they place the audio, what audio they place there. I'm going to say easily like a 9.5 so far in just that first series. I'm not even including the movie and the other series I watched. I'm talking about this Bakemonogatari series, the series that came out in 2009, I think. The original first series. This ain't even like the upgraded like shit. This is the beginners of this shit, and it sounds really fucking good. I like the art style as well, and the art style really just looks like almost like well painted. But I will say the only downer to this is that when it came out in 2009, apparently it didn't come out in 1080p. It only came out in 720.
Oh well, I'm not that snobby.
Yeah, but it does though. Like I swear to you, it looks really good. The characters are actually pretty likable. Yeah, I'm loving it. I'm also gonna sing high praises of this. But yes,
that's interesting.
I think I'm gonna watch this whole fucking thing. Everything.
I'm down. I gotta pick it up, but you know we still got a review for the homie Rob J. Hey. Bongo Stray Dogs.
We in there. I'm so hyped for that too.
So it's just gonna be what 55.
This is 53.
This is 53.
54. We're doing what?
Gangsta.
Hey, yo. So we're gonna review Gangsta on 54.
Yeah,
but
yeah. So sorry, Rob J. It's a lot to review with Bongo, as you know. I gotta watch the movie in season 3.
Yeah, I gotta rewatch season 2 because I didn't finish season 2, and I gotta watch the movie.
Yeah. So we got a lot to watch. We're reviewing that series as a whole, so that's gonna be a big one. Because the series, those are always tougher to like review because we don't know if this is the end point. But I feel like it's done. I'm not sure. I haven't seen the end yet, obviously. So
I feel like there's gonna be another season.
You think so? Fuck.
Yeah.
Oh well. Well, we'll just review up to this point.
Yeah, up to this point, we're gonna say, is it hype or no?
It'll be the continuation review that we'll probably have to revisit. Oh, bro, listen, Food Wars.
Yes. Oh my God. So first of all, Polo, before you go.
Yes, sir.
Before you lead me down this road, let me shake it off a little bit. So, Food Wars. Mm-hmm. I did say to you a while ago.
A long time ago. You can probably find it in episode like 4 or 5.
Watch Food Wars. Mm-hmm. Now that you're watching Food Wars, I saw some very interesting tweets that kind of like hit me in the eye and almost blacked them. Yeah, almost blacked my eye. You said something like, Food Wars is becoming huge in my eyes. Now, sir, can you elaborate? What do you mean by that?
Well, Montel Williams, the actual show host now.
You know how I do.
Yeah. So, oh my gosh. Okay. I started Food Wars. Season 1 wasn't that great. It did too much. And to be honest, season 3, they kind of went back to that doing too much shit. Yeah. With the ingredients and the taste tests or whatever, where they just repeat the same shit over and over. But you know what? It's fine because the development behind these characters, who are extremely lovable, by the way. Erina, she was my least favorite character probably of all time in any anime. She just made me fucking sick. Like, for one, her voice actress is wonderful because Erina is obviously snobby, right?
Yes.
This dub version is the snobbiest, most just disgusting.
Makes you irate low key.
Yes. And the voice actor, it's not that the voice actress is bad. She did a fantastic job with conveying who Erina was. But watching the show and then going through this roller coaster of Erina growth has completely flipped 180 degrees. Like I turned around on Erina. Like, I love her now.
Okay.
Because all it took was her fucking pale ass vampire of a father to come through. Spoilers.
Well, so, first of all, yes, her father changes the entire dynamic because I think he showed her in two different lights, right?
Yes.
She always had this like, I'm dominant and wanted to be like,
but she didn't know. She had it. She didn't have that as a kid. She had the I want to cook for fun, like Soma attitude. Yeah. And her father.
We get that, but when her father come around, what did she do? She this is your place. This is your place. Yes. This is where you go. Yes. And it makes us love like all the characters around her even more too. Yes. Because now, instead of just being like, we're afraid of Erina, she has a whole story that makes you want to kind of like gravitate to her and bring her back together.
That explains why, like, she was this snobby, irresistibly hateable character before, and that would explain why none of the characters around her actually hated her, because they know she wasn't a bad fucking person. She just was the God tongue, you know. She got the God tongue, so it's like,
yeah. Which, I mean, that sounds amazing, having a God tongue.
No, that just sounds miserable with what she dealt with.
Everything tastes either horrible or amazing.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. I fucking love this show, dude. Like, Soma again still remains one of the best main characters of any shonen ever. Like, Luffy who? Like, Naruto who? Fuck that, dude. Goku who? No. Soma is clearly the best, most well-developed, most interesting character. He's not stupid. He's not dumb at all. Okay. He's not overpowered in the slightest. He's rational. He's logical. He's just a good person. And they naturally convey that through these seasons, from season 1 all the way up to season 3. Like I said, season 1 isn't that great. Season 2's pacing is perfect. And in season 3, pacing was also not great. But the storytelling and like their situations is rough. Like when Soma faced the fucking number 1 seat, spoilers, when he faced the number 1 seat and got his ass whooped.
That was beautiful, wasn't it?
Yes. I thought he was about to be with Central. I'm like, no, don't join Central. And then the number 1 seat is like, you know what? After watching you cook, I can't control you, so you should not be with us because you will fuck everything up. And I just love that.
He was right, though.
He was right.
It was entirely right, because you can't expect something like that. And what I like about him is, I think with the same thing I said before, is that Soma is experienced because of where he grew up and how he grew up.
Yep.
And not because of, he's just a goat at everything, right? Mm-hmm. Like, he had experience, and he's still developing. And that's just what you love the most about him. He's developing constantly. He's not just the shit out the gate.
Yep.
And it's just good. He does some creative things. I think that's what makes this show so enticing, is that it's creative.
Yes.
I'm happy you're liking it. When you finish season 3, I'm gonna watch season 4 with you, because I hadn't watched season 4 yet.
Yeah, season 4. I'm sorry, this is another one of those shows that I started dubbed, and the dub is fucking fantastic, and season 4 is dubbed, not out. So, and you know what? It left season 3 on a cliffhanger, which I hated. Like, the ending and the pacing of season 3 was awful. And again, they started doing that repetitive. This has the most robust and scrumptious savory flavor because of all the crunches, and they just keep repeating the same shit. But I was so enthralled with this fucking storytelling that, like, these central fucks, I hate them. Like, I don't like them. The antagonist is an antagonist that you will not enjoy, because Erina's father is a fucking dickweed. Like, but think about his rationalities. Like, unlike other shonen shows whose rationalities are just, I'm evil for fucking evil's sakes, and you know how much I hate that. This guy wants to get rid of he only wants Japan to be known for their fine cuisine. So small eateries and ramen shops and shit like that have no place, and that's what he's trying to get rid of. That's what he's trying to cleanse the world of. And is that important to the world for real? Is it world ending? Fuck no. But it's this world's ending. Like,
yeah,
in the world of just fucking creative I don't know, man. I just love it. This
and the more or less, and he's also just being more of a like fucking. He is trying to control how people cook rather than what you cook, right? Like you don't want experience. He don't want you making like mixing high quality foods with low quality foods. He doesn't want to have any of that experience. You're gonna do the finest of the
finest cuisines and follow his steps. It's crazy, bro. It doesn't sound interesting as I'm saying it out loud. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, and this was me a year ago. Like, I would not watch Food Wars because, for one, if it's gonna be ecchi, the ecchi gotta be fucking full natural, just ecchi for ecchi's sakes. Not trying to be semi-pseudo serious show with some ecchi like Food Wars is. So that's what I thought it was anyway. So whenever I saw like a clip or a trailer or something, so I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not for that. But I was wrong, and I can admit that. This show is great.
That's beautiful.
That show is great.
You know what else is beautiful?
What?
No spoilers. The ending of Promised Neverland was an amazing fucking ending. The series ended today.
I heard you shed a little thug tear.
Bruh, that shit hurt.
I'm ready.
It hurt so bad.
I know it's coming.
It was such a good ending. Good. Like, oh my God. I can't wait for 5 years from now. I just can't fucking wait. 5 years from now, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. All right. Back onto stuff that I can actually talk about. I am struggling. I am fucking struggling, bro. Like, I turn on JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and I can get like 12 minutes through an episode.
Oh shit.
That shit is so hard to watch, bro. Oh,
are you still on? Are you still on part 1? I guess they call it.
Yes, I'm still on part 1, like episode 14, some shit. It's 26 episodes. I am struggling, bro. Like, I ain't never struggled to watch nothing this hard in my life.
Damn.
Like, never. And I really want to get past this, but
because everybody says to get good in part 2, whatever that means.
I turned it on. I turned it on, bro. I don't even know if I'm making the part 2 to even know if it get good there. I turned it on. You know, I watch an episode and I'm like, all right, cool. That was good. I feel like I did something today. And I'll turn something. It's almost like JoJo Bizarre Adventure take the love out of anime from me, bro.
No.
I can't even watch that anime after that.
That's fucking like, crazy. Yeah, that's not good.
I don't even know what it is. It's just like I turn that on and I just be like,
because you forcing yourself to sit through it and you watching it and you just like, ugh. And then you're like, okay, it's just too much. I bet it looks like too much.
But like the thing is that I will be salty if I don't get through it and then I just keep seeing that like really good shit come from it because I didn't and that's how I feel.
Don't let it sell you. That shit.
It's not gonna sell me. But I'm gonna finish this first season. At the very least, I'm gonna muscle through it and finish this first season. But that just means Hitman Reborn is going on the back burner for another 2 years.
Yeah. you want to know why I say don't let it sell you? Because think about what that other show you were just talking about last week did. Sheki, what is it called? Sheki, the fight one with the bottles and shit in the future. The clip you always see on Twitter, but you said the show was awful.
Oh yeah, Hattori no Shida.
Hattori no Shida. There it is.
But the thing is though, I was more interested in that than this.
I mean, obviously, right? It's JoJo's.
Way more interested in that than this. Like,
to be fair, the tweet I sent out about what show that gets all the hype that you just don't like or you can't get through. The most popular show in that tweet was Black Clover and JoJo's Bizarre Adventure.
Yeah. And part of that is like, I don't think that it's actually just that bad. I just don't think it's entertaining yet. Like I'm expecting
episodes in.
I'm expecting memes. And I'm expecting like smoke. And I'm getting like funny moments, but they're not memeable funny moments. And then when they get smoke, it's like, okay, we run in hands, but they not really like that. The fighting isn't that intense. It's not that good yet.
Like everybody says, part 1 is just bad. You gotta get to all the part 2s.
The only good moment was when he killed the first, like, what was his name, like Dyer or something like that. When he killed that vampire dude or Spawn, whatever he was. He's one of the like ancient warriors or something like that. That shit was hard, bro. Like that was the only moment in that show that I was like, yo, like this is good. He was like fighting, dude was fighting with his hair, like a vampire dude was fighting with his hair. It was actually pretty raw. But after that, it was like it went right back downhill. I was like, I don't know why I'm watching this. Like, can I just get a time lapse? Can I skip this?
That might be the way you have to watch it.
I almost want to do what Unbothered Mike said, just watch like a
YouTube
synopsis. Like, yeah, give me the cliff notes, bro.
That might be the play, and just jump to part 2 and then see what happens. You know?
Yeah,
that might be the play. I'm not gonna do it, but
yeah, bro.
I'll let you be.
I'm not even gonna do that to you because like I sit here and I'll tell you all the time that I think some anime is really good and you would like it, like Hajime no Ippo or even Food Wars. Mm-hmm. But what other one did you watch that you said was really good too?
Haikyuu.
Yeah, Haikyuu.
Made my top 10.
The anime that I say is really good and worth watching. Like I really sincerely believe that. This I would not tell you that. I'm not gonna tell you to watch this unless like season 3, 4, 2 is like the most fire thing I've ever seen in my life. I will not tell you to watch this.
Yeah, I ain't touching.
It's not happening. I'm sorry, JoJo fans. It's not. I'm trying though. I'm trying so hard.
Yeah. Big yikes.
Big yikes.
Big yikes.
But yeah, go ahead, bro.
Yeah. So between Food Wars and Gangsta, I think I had a very satisfying week.
Definitely.
So what we gonna do? You got anything else?
I mean, there's some news. Did you hear about that black studio for anime in Japan?
Oh yeah.
The Art Shaijo.
Yeah.
Shitaijo.
It's pretty dope.
Just know they opened up. I'm gonna keep an eye out for anything they're producing.
For sure. If they produce a manga, let me know. I'm in it.
Yeah.
I'm in it.
I'm hyped for it. Just saying, like, to throw that out there, keep an eye out for it.
For sure.
Other than that, I mean, that's the only kind of like news I had.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to take a quick break. For this break, we're going to play the intro, the original intro. Actually, yeah, the full song. We're just going to throw the full song of the intro, produced by Lil Waifu in here. And we'll come back. We're going to talk some year 2. We're going to go into full spoilers for Gleipnir and Tower of God at the end of the show as well. So stick around for that year 2 topic. Stick around for the Gleipnir and Tower of God if you caught up. We'll be right back. welcome back to Mic Check Waifu year 2, that new. Do us a favor, if you could do us a big favor. All of our episodes of our podcast eventually end up on YouTube. So if you can, check the show notes. There's a YouTube link there. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and rate the podcast on your iTunes app or your Google Podcast app or wherever you listen to the show. If you can rate it for us, that'll be greatly increase the listenership, which is always appreciated. Yeah, so let's talk about year 2 on that topic.
Can we talk about the new stuff that releases on the day this podcast drops?
What you mean?
We got new apparel on Teespring.
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
Also,
new merch.
I'm working on doing like they have like throw blankets and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And fleece blankets. Because I want to get one. So
dope.
bad. And I want to get a little Mic Check Waifu pillow.
That'd be dope. So obviously we're going to have Navi on the shirt, just Navi herself if you looking to get that. But we also have some summer apparel designed by Mr. Quintiliano himself with both our waifus on it. It looks incredible. It looks like the 90s shit. Just check it out. It's on teespring.com/store/Mic Check Waifu. It looks wonderful. It's great. I love it. I love the 90s aesthetic to it.
Yeah.
We're going to have some more like hats coming soon too. You know, simple fonts. If you like simple, if you're scared to wear anime waifu in public, we're going to have something for you too. Which I don't understand why you wouldn't be scared. Cause fuck it though. Anyway.
You know.
Let's get into year 2. We got the shop, new merch on the shop. Check that out. The new intro, the new waifu, the new backdrop, obviously. New banner. That's clean. What are we gonna do with this show? We're gonna keep our reviews the same. Obviously, that's like our bread and butter.
Yeah,
check out the
reviews.
Gangster review next week.
The reviews are kind of like obviously a staple of our show.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a little bit more variety coming soon would be not necessarily a necessity, but just something maybe a little bit more random just throughout the show.
Yeah.
So I love having the structure we have.
Yes.
But I think we should have a fact about ourselves at the end, like I talked about before.
Yeah.
Some anime fact, not like just a random, like Polo is 6'5". I want that random fact.
I'm not 6'5", by the way. Yeah, that's a great idea. I love it.
But I think what we can do is we'll drop a random anime fact in like a document about each other. We'll just keep dropping. We'll just drop like maybe like 50 facts or something like that. We'll just like 25 facts for the day of random stuff about anime. You like your first anime, all this stuff.
Yeah.
And then randomly we'll pick one of those facts out. I'm like, bam,
that's a great idea.
Or Tails, random fact.
That'd be dope. Maybe we do that coming out of the break.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we go into break with the recommendations, come out of the break with a random fact. Yeah. I also love our topics. I love getting the community involved as well. We did a lot of that at the beginning, which was great. Then we kind of slowed down. I think we should bring that back though.
Make it more consistent.
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest thing is that we have a whole Facebook community.
Yeah.
And we put up polls and stuff, and sometimes we just put those polls up and don't bring them to the actual podcast.
Yeah, which is dope.
We should do that. We should bring those polls to the podcast. At least the information. Like, hey yo, that poll we did about, I don't know,
whatever the Throwdown Thursday was.
Or if I just threw up a poll that was like, yo, what's your favorite, I don't know, Studio Ghibli movie?
Yeah.
Give us the poll and see how things wager. Like, what did I do? I did the your favorite Team Rocket member, right? And we all know by a landslide, Meowth won.
Of course.
Which was,
I
mean, I think that was almost obvious. Meowth is Meowth. I think Meowth is gonna win.
Yeah, so join the Facebook group. You feel free to add us on Twitter and stuff. Now, again, we are not the type of Twitter that do the hashtags everywhere. So that will remain the same. Like I don't like to cultivate stuff via hashtags because I don't know what's real and what's bot or not, So I'm gonna keep doing those questions, and maybe we'll start bringing those to the show too. Like some of the answers and stuff that I get from those tweets, because some of those tweets be going 40, 50 people deep. That's why I don't be wanting to bring it, because I don't be wanting to miss anybody. But there's no way I could do 50 people throughout this show.
Yeah, sometimes with that we got to pick like the best of the best. Like True. I think that's what we're gonna have to do with some of the Facebook posts too. Is like we bring a topic from the Facebook group, and like if it's 50 questions or answers, we only gonna be able to bring like 5. Straight up. We're not trying to run this podcast for 2 hours straight, 3 hours straight.
Exactly. Yeah. But year 2 is still gonna be special though. I mean, we still got some other stuff that we ain't want to talk about yet. But be on the lookout. I still love the fact. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't say that. Yeah. I love what we got here. Here. It's great. Let us know if y'all have any feedback for us though. Feel free to contact us on Twitter, DMs. Feel free to DM us. We always open our DMs. Feel free. Message us on Instagram, on Facebook. Go to miccheckWaifu.com/contact. That's probably the easiest way because that just comes right to us.
Also, I was gonna say on Facebook we have a 100% response time within an hour and a half for Mic Check Waifu Facebook participation, or was it the page? So we respond.
Yeah, flat out, straight up. So so keep a lookout on for that stuff. But again, thank y'all so much for the support. The support's been crazy. I can't wait to see. We are gonna just for future reference, I don't know how this is gonna go, but I'm gonna say this now. So by the time you hear this, me and Tell is actually gonna have a conference call with some people about doing ads. So we're not gonna do them like ridiculously. And that's something that we obviously talked about from the beginning. We're not gonna have ridiculous amounts of ads, but we also want to kind of make a living off of this. Shout out to Patreon, who's actually keeping this podcast afloat. We love y'all. That shit means so much to us. Check out the Patreon, miccheckWaifu.com/Patreon. Get access to the bonus podcast, as well as, you see it first posts, 2 weeks early access to the video versions, which the video versions are getting better. I'm about to up my quality a little bit more. So that's going to be dope. Tell's going to do his eventually too.
Yeah.
I can't wait. But yeah.
You ready to talk about Tower of God and Gleipnir?
Yeah. I'm sad Tower of God is coming to an end soon.
You ain't got to say it like that.
Yeah, it's so upsetting, bro. I got a strange feeling it's going to end super cliffhanger-y. And I'm not for that.
The thing is, you're not for it because you enjoy it.
Exactly. No, you're exactly right.
Like if this is some shitty series and you didn't think you was going to enjoy the ending of the season, you'd be like, okay, it happened. I don't have to watch season 2 because I literally didn't enjoy this. But because you're enjoying Tower of God, because of how well they developed this story every episode, like every episode, they're pushing it further. And it doesn't even have to be like, I went into this episode, like I knew what was going to happen, but I still wanted, like, I was like, ooh, it's about to be some action. And there was some action, but it was actually way more docile than, what people might have wanted. And it was like excellent though. We got character growth yet and still. We get to see that Bam's current ambition is what? To, now that he's made friends, he wants to spend that time with them.
Yep.
It's amazing. Tower of God is a great show, and I think that at this point, like if you're not watching it, you just slipping. Like you made a bad decision.
Yeah, his growth, man. Again, more growth. This week was all about growth, I think.
Yeah,
and I did it to myself. You could say intentionally, but not really. watching Food Wars, that crazy ass character growth in that. Watching Gangsta, man. It's more like, man. From when they're like, just fuck, dude. I can't even talk about it without getting like giddy about it. It's so fucking good. And Gleipnir actually has some growth too. Yeah, and it's fucking shocking as all hell with Gleipnir.
So Gleipnir, this is more or less the moment I was waiting for. Like, to me, it felt like this was the moment. Like, this is what it should have been from the beginning.
Yes.
And I almost think they didn't play it up enough.
I'm gonna let you finish.
They almost like they made it nonchalant when they could have made this darker and like a little bit more harsh for our main character. Because it kind of feels like that's where his mind should have shifted to, almost like a Tokyo Ghoul shift. Like I told y'all how Tokyo Ghoul kind of was like lackluster to me on that first season.
Yeah.
But when they do a shift, that personality shifts a lot, and you notice it. This one was more like a resolve shift, which wasn't bad. Like, you know, he found a different type of resolve now.
Yeah.
But they didn't like give us that, almost like this should be a little bit darker, I think. With
the way Gangsta did his storytelling, the show being 13 episodes, Gangsta being 12, this show to me now has become just sloppy.
We knew that from the beginning.
That's true. Good point. We knew it from the beginning. It's just so fucking. But again, if you go back and watch something like Gangsta and then come to Gleipnir like I did, this shit is sloppy as fuck. Because there's no way the storytelling should be as convoluted and as it's like it's trying to be convoluted just to be, I guess, mysterious. You know, for the sake of wow factor, which I've never been a fan of. Either.
It's not enough wow either, though. Like
exactly,
if it was more wow in this wow factor, it would be better.
More of the fight, more of like the fight we got in what episode 2 that was.
Yeah, but like Shuichi, spoiler alert, he personally has taken his first life. That he's killed his first person by himself, and they just didn't play it up well. Mm-hmm. You know, like it literally, he said, "I'm not the main character in this game" or whatever, and he turns around, points a gun at dude, and just pulls the trigger. And it's like we see him get shot in the back, his back open up, and he fall on the ground. And it's like, okay, this is a Western, I guess now. Like this shit, that shit wasn't.
It was a little bit more leading up to that though, right? Like it had
to it, but they didn't. Like I think like they should have put more emphasis and impact on that moment, because that's where.
Yeah, that's where it hit. You froze, so I'm gonna just go ahead and vamp here. With the way Gleipnir is doing things, it just feels, I don't know. Oh, he's back. What were you saying?
Yeah, I was saying that basically that impact should have been where the whole shift took place, is basically all I was saying.
Yeah.
That was the most important part, and they should have put emphasis on that, made it important, made it look good.
Right. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I like this storytelling anymore.
Honestly, I'm not surprised though, you know? Like I thought this is where we already were very shaky on where Gleipnir was going. We were interested in the concept of the series, right?
Yes.
But like I still think the concept is good.
It's just 100%.
That like where are they taking this? You know?
Exactly.
Like I did like the interaction between the alien and like Elena.
Yeah.
Like that was cool. And then like the interaction between like Hanako and the other of Elena's friends, like that whole interaction was cool. And we got to see Shuichi being with those people, and we don't know why he doesn't remember them anymore, you know?
Yeah. And Shuichi looks older in that picture. Like it just seems
sloppy.
Yeah, man. Like what the fuck is this? And at this point, I'm not as impressed as I was at the beginning. Like I said, the beginning, everything seems so interesting with the whole concept of it. I do like how they're trying to like ground this in more reality, right? With the human aspect of it, with the fact that these are human people who get extraordinary powers. They get these extraordinary powers, and what do they do with them? They virtually try not to kill each other, but end up killing each other. And not like mass murder or anything crazy like that, but people are dying. People are killing people at a rate that would not happen if this game didn't exist with collecting these coins. That is interesting as fuck. I enjoy that. I just can't fucking understand why they're telling a story like this. Like, do you remember anything in episode 1 that indicates Shuichi's memory being gone?
No, just that he was regular.
So like, why? How did we even? It's bad.
Yeah, I think part of the issue with Gleipnir right now is the fact that last season, the official winter season, we had ID Invaded, Inspector, Darwin's Game. Like, we had 3 low key like decent hitters.
Yes.
For anime in that season, and then we get Gleipnir, which almost comes off and appears to be one of those things. Like, I think Shuichi's appeal as a mascot for the series is amazing. Like his transformation and stuff, that's super cool.
Yes.
But it's like the story drops the ball in so many different places. The pacing drops the ball.
Yes.
We don't know where they're directing the show, and I feel like the rating for Gleipnir
65%.
It is either justified or too high.
Yeah, no, I 100% agree with that. Like, this is not wrong. This is either not a wrong score, or maybe it could be even lower. Yeah, 100%. It makes sense. People are loving it, though.
And I think that's just because, obviously, the animation isn't
It's
bad.
pretty. It's so pretty.
And the music is also great. Yep. But, like, that's not... We, as a podcast, as a group, as individuals, we're not looking at this series that way. We're looking at the series because of... And more than just that, where we want the characters, we want the pacing, we want the story, we want everything. I think even if I gave the sound design a 10 and the animation a 10, right? And they're like, I would say animation is definitely not a 10, but it's good. If I gave both of those a 10, I still think that the average score might be a 6.5 or lower.
100%. 100%, which again, like you said, this animation is not a 10. It's no Demon Slayer or no Fire Force, but it's pretty.
Has its moments.
Yeah, it definitely has its moments. The characters, other than Shuichi and Elena, are kind of horrible. Like, they're
not well developed.
Nope, none of them are well developed. Like, I don't give a fuck about none of our group people.
We don't like Claire.
I still don't like Claire, and she's one of the main characters.
And then I was gonna say this: the Tadanori Sanbei dude. He's the dude. Do you know who that is?
No.
He's the dude who transformed. He had the 2 swords on his body.
What happened to him?
Where did he go?
I'm about to walk away from this podcast right now.
So I was literally saying that as soon as I looked at the characters, I was like, "Yo, where the fuck did he go, bro?" Wow. Like, he was literally on this mountain with them, and he just up and disappeared. Like,
yo.
That was it.
That's
we saw you. We saw you. They introduced a character for 1 episode, bro.
It was like an episode and a half, right? Because they kind of flashed him at the end of the episode before that episode where he actually came in too. So what?
And then they met the other people on the mountain, and he literally had said, "I like you guys. I want to help you." What happened with him?
What the fuck is Elena even doing? Was she in the group with Shuichi and Hanako?
I think her goal might be to like get the aliens' friends back and something like that.
You don't fucking know, dude.
I'm confused and I'm not enjoying it. It's not lit. It's not.
Yeah.
Tower of God, on the other hand.
Yes. At this point, I'm watching Gleipnir because I have to.
No.
It's a part of the job, essentially.
Oh man,
it's an essential.
Turned into another JoJo.
It's an essential worker.
Oh my
God. During this time, bro.
Oh my God.
But yeah, Tower of God is fucking
Yo, that show has not dropped the ball. I'm sorry. Like, I'm enjoying Tower God so much.
Their setups, their music, the art. Man.
It's on point, man. And it's like, I'm so happy that when this podcast drops, Tower God's right after it.
Yeah. You're right.
Right. It's like right there. It's
so
like,
that even though that kind of sets us a little bit behind, because we already had, but fuck it though, you know.
It just feels so good though, like to just know we got Tower God coming, and then knowing once that's over, Tower God gonna be gone for a little bit.
It's fucking Saudi. I love Bam as a character. I think his character, his timidness, yet oddly confident still. Like it's weird. He's timid yet confident.
It's oblivious. You know,
maybe that's
he doesn't. I don't think he cares more or less that if he's strong or not. His goal, he just has his eyes set on the goal.
Yes,
and I think what makes that makes us identify with that is the fact that I think it's realistic. It's like if you've only ever known one person your entire life, and you don't even know why you only know this one person, you don't even know how you became a 12-year-old or anything like that, right? If you only have ever known this one person your entire life, and this person just disappears and you chase behind them, what else would you know to do? You finally make friends, and these friends, your energy itself makes them attracted to you. They help you. You move forward, and now you no longer want to lose these friends. And he's shown constant progression in terms of like himself, in terms of making friends and cultivating those relationships, even if it's just simple things, while still going after Rachel and trying to be with her, right?
Exactly.
He hasn't wavered at all. And I think that's one of the most important things in this series.
Indeed. Man, you're right. I know there's a lot of shows that I'm missing this season, that are actually out here are pretty great. But Tower of God is one of the best of a season since like Fire Force.
Yeah. Tower of God deserves the hype it's getting, in my
straight
opinion.
up. I 100% agree with that. I even think it could use a little more.
It's a story, bro. Like, I feel like with the stories and the characters, like,
I might actually read this.
Please. Oh my God.
I might actually read this.
Don't do that to me, because if you do.
But it's so good animated though.
It's so good. And I think if you read it, here's the biggest issue with if you read it, is that there's going to be some character development that you're going to fall in love with. I don't know anyone who started reading Tower of God and got to a certain part and was like, all right, I got to stop here. It don't work that way.
Yeah, I think I'm going to start reading it. Fuck it.
Yeah, I stopped reading Tower of God because there was nothing left to read. And then I waited for it to build up and started reading again.
I'll read it. Just wait till I catch up. So when this ends, I'm going to find out where this ends, and then we'll pick up from there in the webtoon and go and see what happens. Because I feel like has it been faithful? Do you know?
It's very faithful, yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to do that exactly.
Yeah, the webtoon might just be like slightly darker, but it doesn't even, I think this is like the same so far.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Well, we're doing it.
We in there. Hey y'all, we done got Polo to read manga. Now we on the webtoons. Oh, we also got what you got. We got you to read. What was that?
Oh, Toon Mix. Yeah, that shit.
We got Polo on a reading kick.
It's rare.
Next thing you know, he gonna be one of the voice actors for Amazon book online.
Dude, I don't have time. I don't have time for reading. Like if I got time, I'm either gaming because I need my gaming for.
I agree.
Personal reasons, anxiety reasons, and then or I'm watching anime. Like, that's it. That's all my life consists of. Or I'm working. It's a lot. It's a lot. But yeah. Oh man. I guess we should wrap up year 2 that new.
All right. So we just finished with our Tower of God and Gleipnir analysis for the week. Obviously, Tower of God is grade A amazing, where Gleipnir is kind of, I don't know, consistently dropping the ball. They pick it up, but they drop it again. We've been saying join the Facebook group, and then we're thinking about giving random anime facts about ourselves coming in future episodes. Also, don't forget to message us on Twitter, Facebook, MikeCheckWaifu@gmail.com. Hit us up. We had that break where we played our new intro song. We hit that. That's dope. Then I talked about how JoJo's Bizarre Adventures give me a bad case of the runs. It's still a food war.
Fuck, it's great.
Then also the Monogatari series. Yo, that sound design is great.
I'm watching it.
It's actually very pretty, just low res. And then Polo was binging Gangsta. Come on, man. That's gonna be amazing. I can't wait to review that next week. And then the week after, we're reviewing Bongo. Stray Dogs.
Love it. I can't wait.
I hope y'all enjoy that new intro. This is year 2, that new.
And I'm at Polo Bornflower on all social media.
I am at King Teliano on all social media.
You can follow our social medias at MikeCheckWaifu on Twitter and at MikeCheckWaifu on Instagram. And as always, Mike check.
You're now tuned into Mike Check Waifu. Polo and Tell, is that you?